Hey guys, Anthony Michael with Dean and Tony Saw Shop here. Just wanted to show you guys another saw that I've built and restored, but this one in particular has got a story. This video is going to be about the 306A into a 245 conversion. So the way I see it is there's two types of conversions that you can do with these saws. You can do just a parts conversion, like this one here. This saw actually started out as this is original farm yellow paint. This was a 306 manual oiler only that I converted into a 245. It's parts though, only the parts. So it's got, you know, the tops, the clutch cover, the handlebar, and muffler. Okay, that's how you turn that into a 245. Okay, now the meat and potatoes of it all is still a 59cc saw. So the cylinder is still a 306 and piston. So this one here, this saw actually started out as a later model 306A. I got it on Facebook Marketplace for $40. Okay, and the reason I got it so cheap is because the saw was absolutely munched. The piston and cylinder were trashed, unusable. I mean, it was pretty bad. The recoil had to be replaced. I mean, the whole thing was done for. So the way to truly convert your 306A into a 245, aside from the cosmetic stuff, just replacing the handlebar tops and muffler and clutch cover or decal, that's not the way. I mean, that's a parts conversion. A true conversion, you're going to swap out the cylinder, the crank arm, and the piston, and now you have a true 245A. The only reason that I'm not telling people that, oh well, you know, if you put 245 parts on your 306, it's not a 245. I mean, technically, sure, it's not, but it will look like it. If you're a TCM fan and you want a 245 and you do that, that's totally fine. Oh, I wouldn't have done this if I didn't have the parts to do it, though. You know what I mean? Like, I wasn't going to just get a 306 and then buy the cylinder and all the parts to convert it just because. It was the opportunity was there. Because the chassis are the same in a 306 and a 245. It's the same chassis, it's just a different size crank arm, piston, and cylinder bore. So that was the perfect opportunity to do it. I put a 245 cylinder in there, replaced the needle pins inside the crank arm top with some grease, and new piston from Little Red Barn, and new gaskets, and now it's truly a 245. That's all there is to it, you know. It's not, I don't recommend doing that just to do it, but if you have the parts and the saw needs a rebuild, there's an opportunity. You have a perfectly good chassis to use to put those parts on, and that's where this one came from. And then of course, you know, we sanded it all down, painted it up with the farm yellow paint, and put a brand new old stock muffler on there, and yeah, there you have it. Now you got yet another early model restoration for 245. You know, this one here also, you know, don't do that if your saw runs. Okay, if the saw is in running order as it is as a 306, just leave it a 306, you know, and just put your parts on there if you want a Leatherface replica and call it a day. Like this one here, this saw ran fine, still runs fine. There was absolutely no reason at all for me to take the cylinder off of it and replace it or anything like that. So I just put some 245 parts I had on there, you know, that match perfectly. So there you have it. You know, this is a parts conversion, 245 parts conversion. This is a full-on conversion. I hope you guys enjoyed that.